How long they been dating?
This'll be their second date.
Oh.
Yeah, longest relationship Gail's ever had. So, that's everyone who's coming. Yep.
Nah, Dad's bringing a date too. His name is Steve and he's a boy.
Gene, hush!
Is Bob truly bisexual? For years, the community has considered Bob's relative queerness to be all but confirmed.
Wow, that's interesting.
I'm the Bobist, and today I'll be diving into the top 5 quotes that could either confirm or be just a bit too ambiguous, depending. For this list, I'll be taking a look at some of the most pivotal moments in the series that drive the community's headcanon of Bob's bisexuality. I know this topic has been covered many times before, but I'll do my best to try and look at things through an objective lens. However, as a gay guy myself, I just might be flaunting my degree in homosexual studies. Can I get a yes, queen?
Yes, Queen!
Let's get started.
Thanks for giving me an opportunity to act in your commercial. I've been working on my accents. Which would you prefer? Good day, mate. Or, that's a spicy.
Can you do a Russian accent?
Can I? Hey, I'm a Russian. It's a so cold, it's a... No, I cannot.
Sandy Can Fry is a retired football player who Bob hires for a Bob's Burgers commercial. But Bob didn't originally want to hire him, thinking it'll be a bit too grandiose for the simplicity of his vision.
Yeah, that might be a little slick for us. It's something Pesto would do. We'll keep it simple, just the food and the family.
But after a few creative differences, Bob decides that Sandy's presence in the commercial could be the only thing that could salvage it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you love it?
Oh my God, we're screwed.
The family becomes at odds with Bob when they realize he wanted to cut out all of their creativity for a more professional presentation.
You cut out all of the singing! All of it!
I told you, Dad threw us under the bus!
And this leads to a seemingly decisive quote that the Bob's Burgers community likes to cite as evidence of Bob's bisexuality.
Okay, great, Sandy. Thank you. You were amazing.
You are amazing, Sandy. I want to marry you so I can be Bob Can.
I wouldn't take his name.
So the reason the community uses this as evidence, because rather than Bob saying something like, I'm married, I'm straight, or I wouldn't marry him, he simply states the aforementioned quote. The issue I take with this evidence is that we know that Bob is a very accepting and understanding guy. He has no sense of homophobia. Devil Horn has just messaged me. He has no sense of homophobia and is very secure in his masculinity. For this reason, it would be very out of character for Bob to say something that would dismiss the potential of him being homosexual or bisexual. There's just no need to. Moreover, Louise's taunt presents a hypothetical situation where Bob does marry Sandy. So to me, Bob's quote could very well mean, within the hypothetical situation of me marrying Sandy, I say to you, I would not take his last name. He chose to speak within the hypothetical rather than speaking outside of it. And because of this, I can confidently say that this quote doesn't prove one way or the other of Bob's bisexuality.
Hey, all this acting makes me hungry. Let's celebrate with some sesame cheddar blast.
We don't have that.
And maybe some toasted jalapeno points.
Is that a thing?
Mozzarella volcanoes?
We just have burgers and fries,
See you Sunday.
I just think as long as we're trying our best, that's as good as we can do. At least that's what The Rock said.
He's so handsome.
Great body.
As mentioned in the previous entry, Bob is secure in himself and is never shied away from complimenting the male figure. But does that necessarily speak toward bisexuality? Side note, I do love that Bob seems to take little issue with telling another man that he loves him, from a platonic standpoint, of course.
Thank you, Bob. I'm eternally grateful. See you soon. Love you.
I love you, too.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah?
Before you go, I want you to know that I love you.
I love you, too.
In the season 9 Halloween episode Nightmare on Ocean Avenue, Teddy gets into a pissing contest with another handyman and the two compete with each other to see who can top whose Halloween decorations, leading to our next pivotal quote.
We're gonna show up that handsome bastard.
You think he's handsome?
You don't?
I don't know. I mean, he's not really my type. He's got a good body, though.
Are you kidding? He has a great body.
Yeah, but without the body, you wouldn't say he's handsome.
I would.
Now, the reason that this one is used as evidence is because Bob says he's not my type, versus again, something along the lines of, I don't like men, and of course followed by complimenting his body. But even if Bob wanted to allude that he's not into men, rather than saying something that could be misconstrued as controversial, he just might say something like, he's not my type. So if I were to deliver this quote in a way that it could potentially be taken, it would sound like, my type is not men. I can respect the male form though. He's not my type. Great body though. Now, I'm not saying that this is exactly what the quote means, of course, but considering that it's a very reasonable interpretation, I say we can file this away as yet another one that's ambiguous.
Happy Halloween! That's entertainment, am I right?
Oh, Glenn!
Oh, he does smell good.
All the way from here.
So I wanted to take a moment to talk about this video. The point isn't to convince anyone that Bob's not bisexual, it's simply to explore the other perspective, especially considering that there are those in the Bob's Burgers community who are still on the fence about Bob being bisexual or not. So I think this is just a fun video to do to explore that potential. But at the same time, I understand how important it is to have that kind of representation. But at the same time, of course, I understand how important it is to have that kind of representation. But at the same time, I ask, if the writers considered it equally as important, why have they continued to make it this ambiguous? There's nothing that's stopping them from going full force and just canonically making him bi. I mean, we've got trans, we got, you know, Marshmallow as a trans, you know, we've got so many gay characters already, and we got Gene, you know, so it's just like, why not? You know, what's stopping them from doing this? Because I think that a video like this 15 years later shouldn't even have to be made if the community has already just accepted the fact that Bob is bisexual. Go for it. What's stopping them? You know? And obviously no one more than me would love if Bob was bisexual, because listen, your girl better watch out, you know what I'm saying? Linda better keep that man under wraps.
2 predictions in a row.
Try a third one, Mom.
Okay. The next person to walk in will be tall, dark, and handsome.
I'm already here.
Good one, Papa.
Thank you, son.
Marshmallow in the house. Now put a burger in my mouth.
Oh, hey, Marshmallow.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
That settles it. Mom's psychic.
No, she isn't. Marshmallow isn't handsome. She's beautiful.
Blush.
Okay, hear me out. I can already see the comments. This has nothing to do with Bob being bi because Marshmallow's a woman. And while I do agree, let's chat. It can't be denied that Marshmallow has both feminine and masculine traits, the curves and mannerisms, her chest and voice. And while I do understand the nuances of transitioning, this is where we are. So perhaps given this perspective, it would take for a bisexual man or woman to have an attraction to Marshmallow in the first place. Someone who's attracted to both male and female features, you know? So it's for this reason that I say if in fact Bob is attracted to Marshmallow, that could be well within the realm of bisexuality. But that is one big if. The community's decided that Bob has a crush on Marshmallow, but I don't know that I'm so convinced. With that said though, let's go ahead and take a look at the scene that has everyone else so convinced.
I can call Marshmallow and see where she gets her shoes. Bob, give me a number.
I don't have her number, Lynn.
Oh, I thought you had it. Okay, do you know where she lives?
All I know about Marshmallow is that she comes and goes as she pleases. She answers to no one, and she is truly free.
Okay, calm down. She's free spirit, we get it.
This is one of the most re-quoted string of lines in the series, and for good reason. It's fun and very accurate. But from my perspective, I just think that Bob truly respects that Marshmallow is as she is with no shame. That she's just this unbridled diva that commands any room that she enters. Oh shit, now I'm doing it. I think that Bob has deep adoration and respect for her, which can easily be misconstrued as a crush. Why even I've been accused of being straight for having deep feelings of adoration for certain women, but no. So until such time as a crush on Marshmallow is confirmed, this will rest as yet another subjective piece of evidence.
You called the cops? They gonna shut us down.
I know, I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
Hi, Marshmallow. Hi, I need 2 turkeys, please.
Oh, you again?
Yeah.
Look, I think I know what's going on here, and I'm flattered, but I'm in a relationship.
What?
The famous deli guy. You know what? We need to bring him back and give him a name. We can't keep calling him the deli guy. Bring him back. Turkey in a Can is probably my favorite Thanksgiving episode. The episode revolves around someone putting Bob's lovingly prepared turkeys in the toilet overnight.
I will figure out who did it, even though I'm pretty sure we all still think it was Louise.
Make sure you save room at Thanksgiving for the words you'll be eating.
I won't spoil the ending for those of you who surprisingly haven't seen it, but it's a very fun whodunit episode. So each time Bob finds a turkey in the toilet, he has to keep going back to the supermarket deli to procure another. So after Bob's repeat visits, the deli guy finally breaks under pressure and returns the misunderstood feelings, leading to the single most pivotal quote that people use as evidence of Bob's queerness.
Damn it. Things are not going great with Tony. Haven't been going great with Tony for a long time, you know. Tony's hot, but maybe it's time for me to just settle.
No. Look at me. I'm nothing.
Yo, I'm taking my break. Oh my God, we're doing this.
No, we're not.
Hey, what do you want to do?
I don't.
You want to go to the beach? Huh?
No, maybe. Wait, I'm straight. I mean, I'm mostly straight.
Let's grab a coffee.
Call Tony.
No, let's just have sex.
Mostly straight. That turn of phrase sent the Bob's Burgers community a chatter. From then on, Bob's ambiguous bisexuality was cemented as fact among the community. But let's take a step back here and unpack the phrase mostly straight. So I've stated a couple times already that we know Bob has an appreciation for the male form, which of course doesn't make him bisexual. But with sexuality being a spectrum, maybe Bob himself considers that speaks towards him not being 100% straight. I mean, the Kinsey scale exists for a reason, look it up. So this quote could just as easily reflect Bob's understanding of the concept everyone is a little gay, making him mostly straight. But do I see Bob as having an actual sexual attraction to men or going full on missionary with a guy? Personally, I just don't. Oh yeah, and I'll go ahead and address the out of my league part.
I gotta go cook this. Also, I'm married, but if I wasn't, who am I kidding? You're out of my league. It would never work.
Truthfully, I see that line as nothing more than the pure comedy of Bob letting the guy down easily. Ambiguously bisexual or just ambiguous? Talk amongst yourselves.
What are you talking about?
I really gotta go.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Probably not. I'll call you.
So come on, you guys have to know what my number one pick is at this point. You should be ashamed as a fan if not. But before your shame is revealed, how about a few honorable mentions?
So, we have had a wonderful time, but we
No, don't say you're gonna leave. Look, Steve, I was acting weird before. That was Linda's dumb idea.
Hey.
But I don't want to play games with you. So just come have some of my rib roast.
Let him go. I'll take his.
Gene, I was gonna ask him if he wants to hang out.
Wait, you're asking a guy out? To prom? Dad prom?
What's the theme this year? Khakis?
It's not dad prom. It's Cliff. He said he'd love to hang out sometime.
Oh, he likes you. Did you tell him the Cliff joke I told you?
Tell him you're busy. Then say, I'll check my schedule and try to make it work.
Duval, open the door! You spend the night in there. The captain is complicated, but he knows what's best.
Duval! Duval! I will kiss you.
Too late. The moment's gone, Bob.
Duval! We can do more than kiss! Other things! Duval! Before Moolissa, I used to say, it's just beef. I couldn't have been more wrong. Cows are living creatures with beautiful hair and soft brown eyes, soft mouths.
Ah yes, season 1, back when Bob's Burgers was actually animated in Flash and the comedy was a little less kid-friendly.
My crotch is itchy.
Come here, let me see.
Linda, not now.
No, let's all see it.
No.
In episode 3 of Bob's Burgers, Bob celebrates making his 100,000th burger. Let's see, assuming Bob was 25 when the restaurant opened, he's 43 now, which that's the difference of 18, 100,000 divided by 365, which is 555 or 550, 5,556. And then divided by 365, that's 54. No, it's just, no, so it's 15. Yep, 15. That's 15 burgers a day. Jesus Christ. At $5.95, no wonder they don't make much money. So after a bunch of animal rights shenanigans occur, Bob finds himself faced with a cow in a wig to make it feel more human, though Moolissa the cow is actually male.
This isn't even a female cow. Beef happens to come from steers, which are male cows.
Then, how do you explain that udder?
Milk doesn't come out of that.
Some came out of it, in that bucket over there.
Bob eventually begins to take pity on the cow and develops an attachment to him to Linda's dismay.
I had a crazy dream that there wouldn't be a cow's ASS in my face when I'm eating my breakfast.
I know what that spells.
Ass.
Ass. Mom, ass.
Stop it.
But after the cow has a heart attack from almost being run over, we get the reason that this entry is on the list.
Wait, isn't this my subconscious telling me what I want to hear?
Hey, no. You know what? Yes, it is actually.
Well, it's working. Keep talking.
Kiss me.
No, I can't do that.
You can and you want to.
Okay, one quick one, because I owe you. Maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't.
Oh, we should, absolutely.
Oh my God. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm about to kiss a cow.
Yeah.
I don't have any words. I can't explain around that. Bob is by. I guess. Bob is by, you know. Yo flag, my nigga. Yo flag. You guys probably can't even tell, but I took like a 5-hour nap in the middle of this video. Like, so if my hair start looking a little, you know what I'm saying, on the sides, you know why. Yeah, all that math was done offhand. There's not totally a script behind the camera. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video, and as always, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and comment if you think that there's something that you want me to cover on the channel. I also really wanted to take the opportunity to say I really appreciate you guys. I know I might make a joke here or there that no one cares about my channel because of my relatively small fan base, but it's all in good fun. I really do appreciate you guys. So until the next, I'm the Bobbist, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night.